There's Dominic doing a video. Did you? Well, what I'm doing here is I'm adding black 3.0, just kind of to this blade right here, and then I'm going to go to my signature. And for those of you that don't know what black 3.0 is, it's carbon nanotube paint. It's a bit pricier than normal paint. It's actually not that bad. I forget where I got this from, but you can Google it, and I forget the name of the website. But black 3.0 is it's so black that no light can escape the carbon nanotubes inside the paint. So like potentially like a laser radar would not work on it. You wouldn't get any light to reflect off of it. So any angle that you observe the sword and my signature from will have no glare ever for as long as that paint is on there. And I will use that on your book for extra money. And I'll listen to this music free of charge. It sounds like he's just lip syncing to the to the studio version, honestly. I'm just gonna tag Jonathan just because this is only gonna be a few minutes, and then the next thing we're doing, you guys, is a Gwen. We're doing this for Joe Moore. Joe Moore is gonna get Gwenum. I keep saying Spider Gwen, but it's Gwenum. I'm gonna do that pretty immediately after this. So I got my black 3.0 here. I'm gonna pour it in my my thing. It says apply 2 coats and let it dry in between. So I guess I'm really just going to do 1 coat, and then we're going to move on to... I'm going to start a new video and rename it Gwenum. What up, Xavier? How you doing, buddy? How you doing today? What's for breakfast for you, sir? I already shook it well before using it, in case anyone's wondering. I've never used black 3.0 before, so hope this doesn't obliterate the comic. I don't see how that could happen, but it feels weird putting this on the book right now. Pizza! He ate pizza. Nice. Do you know what's for dinner yet, or is that still a mystery? I like some pizza, man. I heard that is the #1 most eaten food on Earth, if that makes sense. Like, because pizza, people eat it all over the world now, so like people just love pizza. And that's for it. Dang, dude, this stuff goes a long way. This stuff is atomically structured to be really thin, so it spreads out real nice. Then you can spray this too if you mix it with 40% water. Pizza for breakfast, Xavier. You're not supposed to do that, man. You like My Chemical Romance, Xavier? If I could suggest anything to a 16-year-old like yourself, that would be it. To get into. Oh God, this is good music. Every 16-year-old boy should be into My Chemical Romance. And then I built a Lego set that took me 3 hours. What? Bruh. That sounds fun, actually. I love Legos, dude. Legos are my favorite toy. I remember when I was really little, I was in first grade, so I was 6 years old, and I had made a new friend because I just moved into a new town, and I went over to his house, and he had a PlayStation 1, and he had like Ape Escape and some other games or whatever. But I always wanted to play either with his PlayStation or play Legos with him, and he always wanted to play with Hot Wheels. Isn't that weird? Who would want to play with Hot Wheels over Legos? Because Legos is like Minecraft, you know? It's like the same thing. I don't trust anybody who doesn't like Legos. Forever now. Ooh, my first contact with Black 3.0. Just rubbed it into my skin a little bit. I believe it should be just fine because it's just carbon. It's actually like atomically absorbent carbon, so it should just kind of disappear the moment you put it on anything. And that's not even a pun on it being invisible. It should just disappear. Because it should react and mix. Because carbon is the most, I think it's the most reactive, not like a dangerous reaction, but it will react with anything. It will just settle down into it'll mix into something. It can react with anything. Like some elements are inert based on the number of protons on or I mean the number of electrons on its going around its nucleus. I enjoyed chemistry. It was a good class. Got good grades in that class. Yes, I disappear forever now. Ooh, he started off lip syncing and now he's definitely singing it live. You can totally tell when someone's lip syncing because they'll use a super clean track. Yeah, it doesn't match their lips. Now he sounds all exhausted and shit. It's like after one song. Oh, that entry song he had to I got actually something sharper. I gotta use my needle to really get in there for this needle move right here. So Gerard Way, I think, probably lip synced that intro because holy shit, this stuff doesn't even want to sit on my needle tip. What is happening right now? Nope, science alert. What's happening? Look at this, guys. It's never gonna zoom in, but my needle tip is bare, but the dot sits right above my needle. Science alert, science alert. How the fuck do I deal with that? Shit. Alright, it'll have to be, my signature might look a tad thicker than it does right now. Just a touch. I'm gonna go over it twice. Dude, Xavier, did you look up Akira? If you didn't, go look it up. watch that whole movie, bro. It's so good. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Favorite art YouTuber? The odd one out. Odd ones out. Never heard of them. Um, let's see. I like Proco. Proco is one that I watch all the time. And Clayton Crane has a YouTube channel I watch once in a while. That's about it, really. Um, I'll just look up specific tutorials. Sometimes I'll look up like how to do something in Photoshop, or how to use gouache watercolor paint, or how to use acrylic paint, or just get inspiration and go watch someone paint for a little while. Oh, I'll watch Bob Ross. And Alex Ross has a YouTube channel too, actually, I should mention, because I watch so many of his videos. Alex Ross and Bob Ross are two different artists with similar names, and they're both phenomenal. So, should check them out. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to sit and watch a band. He said, "Someday you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken? Don't be telling me to defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers." Yeah, and also look up Akira and My Chemical Romance. I hope you're writing all this down, bro. This is basically the secret equation on how to be a super cool guy. Hooray. Oh yeah. This music rules, bro. Like right now, you should look up My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade full concert film on YouTube. It's 2 hours long. Just watch that. It's like you're at a concert in your house because of coronavirus, right? So might as well just watch it on your computer. He said, "Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?" And also, I added three corrections to my painting from that I finished yesterday, because I noticed last night in bed I was thinking about it. I was like, forgot to finish Venom's hand. I just forgot to do his hand. And then I corrected the emblem on Scream's chest, and then I corrected the lava cracks on Doug Carnage's shoulders. That's really all I changed. I could work on that thing forever and just make it better and better, but I need to move on. I got it acceptable for my own taste. Besides, if I did my masterpiece on this, there wouldn't be room for me to do my masterpiece on the next one, right? Just kidding. It's just a joke. Calm down, Jonathan. Into the aquarium, call the carry-on, carry-on. Because he's all black, the Necro Sword, right? So he's got to have the black 3.0 on the sword. We can't miss that opportunity if I have the paint sitting in the other room. So this might be the first comic book ever painted on with black 3.0. I'm willing to make that assumption, unless evidence shows itself otherwise. I don't think anybody would consider this. I believe this is Jonathan's idea. I didn't come up with this, so maybe I did. Who knows? Okay. It still looks shiny to me. Second coat must have to dry. Gerard Way wrote, and I think he may have done the art for Umbrella Academy, which is phenomenal art. Or, no, I think the artist was someone else. Who knows? But that's great. It's as good as his music, honestly. It's rare to find someone that talented. Oh, I think it's working. It's losing all its glare on the first coat. It's exciting. It's doing some fucking weird science shit. You guys are gonna be so excited not to see this. Yep, I'm not gonna see it. It's all black. I want to paint a super suit with this so bad. Oh my god, it's so viscous, I could totally do it. With one bottle of this paint, I can paint a full super suit. Be invisible. What would I do? There's no crime to patrol around here. Spokane, I'd just be dealing with homeless. I don't want to be a sad superhero, I just want to deal with supervillains that I can defeat. Not with homeless that I can't defeat. Can't go around punching homeless people. Is that why people go to those protests as an excuse to punch people? Must have been dead. Dude, I'm so happy with this paint. It is amazing. This paint is better than I expected. And I thought it would be really good, but I didn't think it would be this good. Putting that second coat really brings it down to 99.9% light removed. Anybody watching this should just Google Black 3.0 or Google Vanta Black, which will soon be illegal. This material will soon be outlawed by the U.S. government for being dangerous, probably. So it's like military grade paint. And you're like, what is military grade paint? You'll find out. You will all find out. Let's say the ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. We are innocents for days. Starting to lose the ability to see what's going on here, which means it's working. You know it's working when you no longer see anything. Simply apply paint directly to the eyeballs. That's a good way to get some sleep. Put some of this paint on your eyes, and you'll really lose track of what's going on. For the person who is tired of seeing anything at all but doesn't feel like gouging their eyes out. Alright, I'm not going to try to go over the signature with the second coat. You can definitely see that working pretty well. It definitely is very matte, very matte. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm looking at. Some of it's wet, so like the center of it is glossy. There. See how matte that inside part is? No matter what angle you hold that at, That's never going to reveal any light. Except for those wet bits right there. There's still some wet paint. But, so like, see the tip of that sword, how matte that is? It'll never shine again. Never shine again. Alright, I'm going to end this video, and I will, 30 minutes, crazy. And then I will come back with